all in all together around 1.7 billion. The total number of people on Facebook should be around 2.4 billion people. I'm talking of active users, not people having Facebook account and they are not using it. You understand what I'm saying? You may understand, let me just give this statistic before we start the lecture proper. The total number of people downloading from YouTube, or videos download from YouTube, the total number of videos downloaded from YouTube today, an hour to this lecture, should be around 5.1 billion. People, number of videos downloaded today. Total number of emails sent today, an hour before this lecture, was around 185 billion, or were around 185 billion. Why are we bringing this information? What are we making use of it? The information I've just brought now, what are we making use? What are we using from this information? Let me ask one simple question. In Nigeria, which of the states in Nigeria we consider to be commercial states? In Nigeria, we talk of Lagos and we talk of what? Kano. And what is so peculiar about Lagos and Kano? In fact, Lagos is very, very small when it comes to landmass. Very, very. What is so peculiar about it? It is the what? The population that is there. It is the population that is there. Recently, about less than a month now, I gave a similar lecture like this in two places. One in Life Camp and the other one in a program, a retreat organized by MSS. Youths asked me some questions there, especially those that are eager to know about online business. Because that one is not online business alone, we talked of other things you can do online. How do you market yourself? Even you yourself as a scholar, as individual. One of them asked me a question. He said, people said Facebook is not free. People, he said he read something online and they said Facebook is not free and he has never paid anything from Facebook. I told him it's not free, true. He said, no, it's free. You don't, even the app, you don't need to pay money before you download it. And if you're on Facebook, you don't pay any extra charge to be on Facebook. I told him it's not true. It's just because of the way we view what is free and what is not free, and in what time is it free and why it is not free. Let me give one example. I was reading something from one of the online media, Naira, a month back now. They said the Facebook owner, they brought one car there. Is it Bugatti or Pagani Huayra, something, one of the latest car, around $2.5 million. Sorry, I can't convert it now easily to Naira because as at now, I don't know the exchange rate. So the person analyzing that car, he said what it will take the Facebook owner to buy this car is the time he will use to generate the money is just 1.5 minutes. Do you understand what I'm saying? What he gets to get, what it will take him, the time it will take him to generate money, revenue, to get this money from his Facebook is just 1.5 minutes. He will get $2.5 million. Then, how is it free? If it's free, then how is it getting that money? It's just like saying that going to Use Market is free. You can just go to Use Market and see everything there, and you come back, you don't pay anything. It's true. But you've forgotten that you took your car there to go and check, we want to check. You spend so many things, you spend time there, and government, for you going there, they build the shop there and they charge them expensive because they know you are going there to buy something. Is that not so? You may not consider all other money you spend, the transport to go there, your time, especially we don't value time. So anything you use your time to do, even if you spend 5 hours, as long as that person didn't collect money from you, you see it to be free. No. You're visiting Facebook as at this year, the total money of the owner of Facebook, that Mark Zuckerberg, is around 26 point something trillion naira. Please, 26 point something trillion naira. Look at that money. He got it without charging you. Like you said, it's free. He didn't charge you for anything. What is he taking advantage of? Your presence in that platform. They are using it for advertisement. They are using it for so many things. Sorry, I wanted to bring so many examples, but the challenge I have here is the issue of time. We don't usually have time. But let's come down to our own in Nigeria here. Most of us buy from Jumia. Is that not true? We buy from Jumia very well. Myself, I've bought from Jumia. Recently, there was a phone that I wanted to buy in my place in Mina there. They were selling it, then this phone price was around 90,000 naira. And I bought it from Jumia around 60-something thousand. I was able to save 30,000. Look at it, very cheap. And I didn't travel to anywhere. I didn't stress myself. I was just lying down on my bed and I bought it. But do you know one surprising thing? The Jumia, your AliExpress or Alibaba, they are not having single store. They don't sell anything. Do you understand? They are not selling anything. Recently, a friend of mine called me and he said he wants us to start online business. I just said, why? What is pushing you? Because I know he's a business person in Abuja here. I said, what is pushing you? He said he discovered that in one Black Friday, if you have been following Jumia this thing, they have so many Black Friday this month. One single Black Friday, Jumia made over 600 million naira. Do you think any Yahoo boy can make 600 million naira a day? It's not even possible in a year. One single Friday, Jumia made what? 600 million. How is it possible? 2018, over 700 million visited Jumia website or their online shop. And as at now, as I'm talking to you, Jumia is having over 81,000 online store. That is where people sell over 81,000. I'm very sure shops in Use, if you calculate everything together, I don't think it's up to 5,000. Is it up to Use Market? I don't know whether shops there are up to 5,000 or let me say 10,000. Jumia is having over 81,000 shops across how many countries? 14 countries. 81,000 shops across 14 countries. And when I made research on that single Black Friday, they said about over 100 million people came to their website, or visited our website and bought one or two things. Let's even say that they made, let's say, five naira from single sale. Because from people that are having shop from Jumia, I discussed with them, they said they usually charge them 15% of your profit. You give them 15% of your profit. Let's assume they make 5 naira per those people that visited the website or bought something from them. 5 naira times 100 million. We're talking of 500 million. But do you know what is disturbing me? All these online platforms we are talking of, you talk of the Facebook, you talk of the Jumia, you talk of Konga, you talk of GoKada, you talk of OPay, you talk of ORide, you talk of OTrack. There are so many of them in Nigeria now. How many of them are we having the Muslims? I don't know. How many of them are we having? We're not having anyone for now. We're not having. You may be thinking, maybe there's one that was 2012, there was one, they call it Kaswa, is that not so? Do you know Kaswa or this Jumia we're having now? They later changed the name, especially when other interests came in, they changed the name to Jumia. I don't know whether we're having anyone now. Or are we saying we don't have the intellectual capacity? We have it. But we don't usually care about those things. And even though we don't care, at the end of the day, we will still be people that those people are. We're having the highest population in the country. They are making it from us, and we're not taking advantage of it. In fact, most of us in a day, we spend more than 12 hours on social media, especially our children. Come to school and you understand what I'm saying. 12 hours is even small. In fact, you'll be taking students a lecture, they'll put their phone down like this and be chatting using Facebook or any of those this thing. We're not saying they should not do that. And the earlier the better we redirect them. You understand? They can do all those things. We're not, because the way the world is going, the whole world is moving towards what? Online marketing. Because of the advantage of what is even online marketing in the first place. I hope you understand what we are talking of. Buying something online, or online business, or online marketing, buying something online, getting some services online that you pay for. I wanted to talk of the advantage and disadvantages. I just decided to skip it because of time. It has so many advantages, it has so many disadvantages. So that I will not too much, it will not be too sketchy because I have so many things to discuss. One of the advantages is that you don't have to be in a particular place. You can be resting inside your room and do everything. You can wake up 12 a.m. and do anything you want to do. It's not time dependent. You upload your products online, you do so many things. You can operate it 24 hours. In fact, it's even 24 hours, not that you can operate it 24 hours. Because most things are automated. Because if you wake up by 1 now and want to buy from Jumia, you buy from Jumia. Is that not true? So it has, like we say now, if you go to Flea Market now, you don't meet anybody there. When you talk of the disadvantages that people usually talk of the challenge of hacking and other things, or challenge of so many other things. In life, there is always challenge. Anything you do. Even going to a supermarket, you can have problem with your car. You can get accident, you can get robbed on the way. So those challenges are there, and you just have to look for how can you overcome the challenges so that you take advantage of what is there. Do you understand? Then how do we do the online marketing? How do you go about it? Well, so many things may come to your mind that, okay, we're already having Jumia, we're already having this, we're already having that. If I do my own now, who is going to patronize my own? It's just like saying because somebody is already selling something, you say market, you can't sell your own again. It's not true. Do you know the people that, like the statistics I've given now, do you know people available online? Do you know the population of Lagos? Do you know the population of the whole Nigeria? We're not up to 200 million up to now officially. We're talking of 4.4 billion people available for you to market your products. Do you know in 80s, or let me say in early 90s, when internet was not so prominent like this, to advertise on CNN, do you know what it means? Especially there's what they call prime hour. Before you advertise on prime hour, let's say 30-minute advertisement, what they mean by prime hour, maybe they are showing one live program, they are showing, let's say, US election now that they believe the whole world is watching. It will cost you more than $500,000. Just advertisement that is less than 30 seconds. That is, you know what $500,000 means? More than $500,000. In fact, sometimes it will reach $1 million. Do you know why? They believe so many people are watching it all over the whole world. Then talk of placing advert on Facebook now. That if you place it there, and CNN then, they were having less than 1 million viewers at a time. Now think of Facebook that is having what? 2.4 billion viewers at a time. That they won't play the advertisement there, they will not remove it. Because anytime you browse, you see it. Think of how much they are going to charge you. Let them even be charging you. Let them even be charging you just. Let them be charging you just. Our own money. Let's say 1 Naira per viewer. Somebody click the advert to look at it, and because of that, they charge you 1 Naira. Do you know what it means? Meaning, let's just say among the viewers, let's just say maybe over 500 million people view that advert, clicked it to come to a site. We are talking of 500 million Naira. You look at it, you have vast opportunity. So you have vast, and then how do you come in? If you think the market is not choked up, how do you come in? Just look for something, look for the weakness in the existing one and take advantage of it. Do you know when Jumia came, when Konga came, they brought one thing that most of us patronizing AliExpress, Alibaba that time, we really appreciated it. Do you know what is it? They can bring your product down to you before you pay. Do you understand that? They can bring your product down to you before you pay. You look at it like this, what you are buying, and you pay. We so much appreciated it because most of the times, maybe because of the way they place pictures on AliExpress or Alibaba, the product may not be exactly what you want. You understand what I'm saying? But this one, you look at it, and you see it, you confirm that it's what you are looking for, and you pay. And they will bring it to your doorstep. Do you understand what I'm saying? We really appreciated it and we valued it much because we know that that one is not possible. So the existing one, like what I usually tell people when I was giving that lecture, I said, do you know Facebook was existing before WhatsApp and WhatsApp was existing before Telegram? They said yes. I said then, let me make comparison between Telegram and WhatsApp. Why should they bring Telegram when WhatsApp is already existing? Telegram was looking for a loophole and take advantage of, or loopholes to take advantage of, so that their own will become known too. Let me give you one example of Telegram and WhatsApp. Like WhatsApp up till now, I think the maximum people you can put there is around 275, Abi? I don't know, 256, Abi? I'm not sure of it again because I'm more of Telegram than WhatsApp. Telegram, you can put over 10,000 people. In fact, now I think they've increased it to 100,000. And it's having another advantage. They put another thing so that people appreciate it and they will leave wants to be. WhatsApp, if you are joining it today, you can only receive message from if you are joining a group today, you can only receive message from that day you joined the group. And Telegram is not like that. You can go back, previous discussion, you see it, previous messages, you see it, which made it to be better. It makes it to be better than WhatsApp because if you have like people that are having school now that the parents join the Telegram thing, the previous discussion, you don't need to repeat it, the rules and other things, they can scroll up and just see all those things. And Telegram is having channels, is having so many other things. So look at the existing platform that are available and look at the shortcomings. What you think you can take advantage of. You understand? And you create your own. And you are good to go. Like I told those children there, especially the lecture I gave, because the one in Almanar in LifeCam, the group that were there, the children, you have secondary schools, and you have primary school students, secondary school students, universities, and parents. I told them, I gave them one example. I said, I know most of here are from the north. They said yes. I said, you are aware of GoKada, you are aware of Uber and other services available. They said yes, they are aware of it. I said then, don't you travel to your hometown during Salah and other things? They said yes. I said, do you know during Salah, the females especially, they want to plait their hair They want to do Layli. They want to do so many other things. They said yes. I said, don't you think of creating apps as small as you are now that will handle all those? I said, like now if you travel to Kano, because most of you stay in Abuja here, you may not know a particular place to do it, especially if you're not in family house, you are in a flat. Don't you think you can create app that will serve this purpose? They said yes. I said, you can start from there because currently it's not available. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to channel the thinking of these children to take advantage of it instead of people taking advantage of you. Because where it has reached, there's nothing you can do about it. You can't stop your children from Facebook. You can't stop them from Telegram. You can't stop them from WhatsApp. You can't stop them from internet. If you stop them at home, if they go to school, university, they'll do it. What is left for you now is that how do you channel their thinking so that they will use it positively? In fact, I asked them there, I said, most of you, what do you want to be in life? This one said, I want to be engineer so that perchance you become director later. This one said, you want to read banking and finance so that you can be this later. I said, all these things you are doing is just because you want to have money later in life. They said, yes. I said, then, why don't you think of creating your own platform now, as small as you are? Create platform and be generating money. In fact, I told them, I said, you don't need to ask from your parents again to give you money to buy street. If you get 1, 2, or 2, 3 people patronizing your platform, you'll be building it, you'll be improving on it. And that is all. They were so happy. In fact, most of them, they were asking me so many questions. Meaning we need to redirect them. Because if you don't redirect them, the system will redirect them for you. And at the end of the day, it will be a problem for you. It will be a problem for the society. So you have vast opportunity in online business. I'm going to list some, and we'll talk of it briefly. And even most of us here, you can take advantage of it. Most of us prefer buying houses, stock it down, anytime people rent it. That is how you get your money. It's not like that. You can, if I ask who is the owner of Jumia now, whom are you going to tell me? Who is the owner of Jumia? If you talk of share, MTN owns Jumia. Maybe you're hearing for the first time. MTN is having lion's share there. In fact, people that started Jumia, one of my IT friends used to tell me from Lagos, he said they started from the back of his house. They were together, I mean, it's his neighbor. But now, he's a billionaire. In fact, 3 years after the establishment of Jumia, they were able to make revenue of $238 million. 3 years after the starting of Jumia. $238 million. That's not small money. Meaning we can do it. Meaning we can channel our children and they can start it. And they have vast opportunity. Before I start this, let me give you one example. About a week back, one of my students came to our department to come and greet us, and we were chatting. So I heard something about him, and I was trying to confirm that, why are you wasting opportunity? I heard that some banks gave him appointment, that some, even not only banks, they wanted to start with the salary, initial salary of 250,000 Naira monthly. A young graduate, he said he's not interested. Another gave a higher one, he said he's not interested. I was now angry. I said, these children are just wasting opportunity. People are looking for work. When he came and I was just interacting with him. I said, Austin, I learned something like this happen. What is your problem? He said it's not the money. He said he wants to develop himself more. He was now giving me his experience. I will not call the parastatal because it's a very sensitive one. He said they went for one training because where he served, they went for a training and they were just discussing. So the parastatal, because they are security parastatal, they are very popular parastatal, I won't call it. One of the representatives said the way they preserve their internet, what they should do, what others, when they were advising people so that they will not hack your net, he was boasting that they have admin, this, that. He said he wasn't too happy. He just left the place. He went to make research on the internet, and he was able to hack into their website, got so many details. So the next time they met in another training this thing and they came there to advise them, he asked them that the woman mate was boasting again. He now raised up hand. He was now talking of why people should take security serious. This, that, or so. So he said, like your parastatal now, that admin for the past 7 years, he has not changed his password. This is the password he has been using, and this is what he has added to it. And this is so many times people have hacked your net, and this or that. He brought those information down. So instantly they gave him appointment there. He said he's not interested. You know what he told me? I thought, before discussing it, I thought I was right. For me challenging him that he didn't. He said, you know, I developed myself that made me to be marketable like this. People are now looking for me. I want to develop myself more. I know the name I called now. I call him Austin. How many of us making sure that we develop our children online like this so that they will not, instead of them looking for job will be looking for them? We have vast opportunities online. We have so many. I just told you now, I said the owner of Facebook, his financial worth now is around 26 point something trillion. What is Nigerian, this thing? We're talking about Nigerian budget for how many years? Around 3 years, if not even, I don't think 3 years we can exhaust 26 point something trillion, I mean rather. We're talking of single individual. What's the age of the boy? It's not up to 50 years. 40, Abi? It's not up to. So how are we planning for our children to take this advantage? Most technology as Muslims, most technology we're surprised. We met it like this. But this one is in our presence. I said Jumia started 2012. OPay started, GoCada started, I'll still talk of it by the time we're going. GoCada started 2018. OPay started after GoCada. Those people are making money because they were able to do what? Look at the loopholes, what is lacking in the society, and provide online solution to it. And that's all. So let's look at, I may not have time to explain so many things because of the usual time problem we have here. Let's look at the opportunities available and the one we can take advantage of. One of the first opportunity I'm going to talk of is building apps, building application. You know application software, the one you use in your Facebook, the one you usually download from Google Play Store or your Apple Store or anyone you use. Most of us, we usually download this app and we use it, especially the free one, and we'll be thinking that that's where it ends. It's not like that. Even the one you call free is not free. In fact, I told them there, I said, in one of those previous, my previous discussion with students and other people, I said, let's even come to the Islamic application you are having. I told them my favorite application. My favorite application is Search Quran and Hadith.do. I love those apps very well. Search Quran and Hadith.do. And they are all free. To me, they are free. Search Quran, why I love it much is, if we are discussing online, now maybe we are chatting on WhatsApp or Telegram, and I need to bring any relevant Quranic verse. If it's on the issue of marriage we are discussing, I'll just put marriage while we're just discussing. I'll still be chatting, put marriage. All the verses concerning marriage, to bring it out for me. I'll just copy it and paste anyone I want to use. And the Hadith.do, anything I want to use, any hadith I want to use to support my argument, I'll just put that hadith, maybe on marriage or any other thing, or business. I'll just put it. It will bring it out for me. I'll copy and paste, and we'll keep on discussing. In fact, you'll be thinking that I memorized all those hadiths or ahadiths. You understand? I love them very much. And again, the other one I love most is this Hisnu Muslim. The one I have, because I used to travel. I didn't memorize all the dua there. I used to travel with the small one we had before. But with the apps now, We have so many apps on Houston Muslim. I don't need to travel with it. I told them that I downloaded this app free. But do you know the reward that people that develop the apps are getting from it? Or getting from them? Do you know the rewards? Number one, they made it available to me. They made it portable. I can go out with it anywhere I'm going. And if they die and I'm still using the app, and they'll be getting reward from it. Meaning if I want to even invest in my hereafter now, I can have the intention and develop one good app, maybe Quran or so, that will attract people. And even if I die, people keep on enjoying it. Which is Sadaqah to Jariyah. Anytime people use the app, anytime people download the app, I get my reward if they're using it. How many of us even thinking, only what we are thinking is that it's free. To you, you are using it free. To the developer of that app, is getting reward from it. And let me even give the other side of the app. Recently, one of the latest billionaires in India, this year, one of the latest billionaires is a primary school teacher. One of the latest billionaires in India is a primary school teacher. Not only in India, in Nigeria, if you are a primary school teacher, some people believe you are destined to be poor. Let's be sincere with ourselves. I know a particular family, in Jos, no, in Bauchi. If you are teaching in school generally, primary school or secondary school, you can't go there to go and seek for somebody's hand in marriage. It's a big family. The first question they will ask you is, how much are you earning monthly? So if I'm now saying that a primary school teacher is the latest billionaire in India, how did he become a billionaire? Is it from his salary? No. He has been teaching for a very long time. And he saw where people are having problems. Like in Nigeria now, the major problem children are having is in the compulsory courses, maths and English. Is that not so? How many of us are teachers here? Also, don't you think of developing app that will solve the problem? Or you are a business person, you have a weight of business, you have experience, and when the man developed the app, he saw, Indian population. That's why I usually talk of Nigeria. I said, we're not using our own population. No. Anywhere there is population, there is wealth there. I'm serious. Look at China. What is China using to dominate the world today? It's their population, except you don't use it well. The problem we're having in Nigeria is not the population, it's corruption. You understand? India is coming up now because of their population. So let's assume the person, after developing the app, you buy for your children, you buy for so many people, because it may just be token. You understand? It may just be token. Believe you me, before you know, let's say 100 million happens to buy the app in India. You're talking of, if it's 1 Naira, Nigerian Naira, you're talking of 100 million Naira for a year. That's how you keep on getting more. Then, which advantage can we take here? Let me give one example. Recently, me and one of my colleagues, we sat down. We're thinking of the challenge. Which area can we develop app that will solve problem? An idea came to us that if you see social media now, website and so many other things, we have this challenge of people pasting fake picture, fake video, because of different way you can maneuver video now, using so many applications. You understand? Then, how do you address this? It's not only in Nigeria, it's across the world. We set up some of our projects today, or some of our students, and we gave them the assignment, and we're monitoring it. Actually, things like that, it will take you may need some financial distance because you have to host it also. And the work is ongoing now. We're even looking for the people that will sponsor it. Like when we talk of Jumia now, Jumia became what they are today. Jumia and Konga, they are what they are today because they have people that are already in to boost it. So like videos like the challenge, the video of the governor of Kano State that time, and so many other similar ones, that the vice president snapping with a woman, the one they use so many things to apps to do it. What you just need to do is to upload this in that app, and to tell you whether it's authentic or it's not authentic, and to tell you what they use to, the app, this thing they use to maneuver it, the software they use to maneuver it. I know the another side of it. If there is any legal issue now, that person, the person's lawyer can now come, because there is link there that will take it back to you, and you present the evidence before court of law. You understand? Because we have forensic this thing, because the way we design is that there's going to be forensic lab, where every evidence will now try to search online to bring evidence why the video is not authentic, why it is authentic. You understand? So these opportunities are there, the apps are there. Recently, one of my students is on SciWest, is doing his SciWest now. He just studied our school environment and discovered that before you get food in Federal University of Technology, Mina, you have to trek down, you have to take Okada, or you have to take your car down if you're having car, before you go and eat where a restaurant is placed. He just did a small app that as long as you are within the campus, you can click the app, look for the food available at that material time, and you buy it, you pay online, and in less than 5 minutes, they'll bring the food down to you. Because he has already set Okada down and other this thing, people taking care of it. You may be seeing it to be small. Facebook did not start from 2-something billion. In fact, when Facebook started, it started with around 100,000 people. That is the mates that got, I mean, his own mates also. You understand? That is the beginning. He's starting. I just encourage him. I said, please, keep it up. Even if you're not making much money, keep on developing it, and you reach somewhere. You understand? Our children can start this, and it's only God that knows the limit. Even if they don't get gain at the end of the day, if people come to buy it will end there. You'll be one of the stakeholders. And you'll be getting, and one thing, once you've set up this thing, you can go and sleep. And you are good to go. You can go and sleep and be doing other businesses. Another one is creating vlogger or YouTuber. Be a vlogger or YouTuber. What is vlogger? What is YouTuber? You upload video on YouTube, you upload some things on you upload your video on YouTube, and you do so many things, useful videos rather. Let me give you one example of a particular woman, one of the recent millionaire in US. Do you know what he does? What she does is she will put food down like this on her YouTube page. She'll put food down like this, fruits, so many things. I'm talking of food that will be much. She'll be eating it. People that love watching something, they'll just be watching it. It may sound somehow to you, but that is how some people are. People will be watching that. Will he be able to finish the food? She will finish the food, and that is all. People are now subscribing to the YouTube channel of this woman, and because of that subscription, because of the advertisement there, she's making millions from there. As stupid as this thing will sound, you that you are thinking is not okay, which alternative are you providing? You and your or which alternative are your children providing? What are the alternatives available? Let's talk of the north here. We have so many big scholars here. We have the late Sheikh Jafar, may Allah forgive him. I have so many of them existing. We have even the English one, Bin Usman, and so many of that. We have our own here, Dr. Fantami. We have so many of them. How are the children making, how can they tie this video together and set it on YouTube and make people to access them easily? You make it in a way that people, it will be easy for people to search and get any video they want to get from there. And you may even creating traffic alone from there, you make your money, because it will make your YouTube to be what? To be advertisement worthy. People will get it. Don't think that people are into Facebook always, or people would, because ordinary search will take them there. You understand? If people search about a particular thing, it will take them there. So they will make a lot of money from it. Like we have a particular Dr. Imran Alawiye. Imran Alawiye is Arabic teacher. If you see his ebook follower now, he's having over 80,000 followers. 80,000 followers. It's Arabic, a very, very fluent Arabic teacher. In fact, he's one of the best Arabic teachers I've ever come across. From UK. He's a Nigerian, but he's based in UK. If I enter YouTube now, the first thing I do is to check whether he has released new video so that I'll download it. And it's not only me. Look at the comment people make down. It's making his YouTube page to be busy. And if he tells you it may be free, I'm downloading it free, and I'm gaining from it, and he's getting the reward, and he's getting money from it. You understand? He's getting money from it because people are now advertising on his YouTube. Me, I'm just a consumer. Let's put it that way. I'll just download it. It's free. To me, it's free, but to him, it's not free. Let's look at drop shipping, especially for the children. Drop shipping. Have you ever heard of drop shipping? Drop, D-R-O-P, and shipping, the shipping you know. Most of those, if you don't even want to create a platform, let's say you don't have the technical know-how to create platform now, our children can take advantages from existing platforms. You talk of eBay, you talk of AliExpress or Alibaba, we talk of so many others available. They have some, like dropshipping now. Most of their key products that people are in need of always. You have your own website, or you have people that follow you on YouTube, you have people that follow you on Facebook, you advertise to them there. And you make sure you are a reputable person. So that anything people are getting from that place, they know it's not fake. And because you're already having followers from your Facebook, from your other listing, you advertise there. And once those people want to buy, you go back, all those things are automated. Because you've already made arrangements, you fill the form, all the necessary requirements. Once people click and they want to buy, it will take them to the original website, and they pay. They will give you, because you're helping them to advertise their product, they will give you certain percentage of profit. And once they pay, that profit comes to your account straight. All I'm telling you now, after filling the form, you can be sleeping. All what you need to do is to maintain if it's your website, maintain it very well. If you are a blogger, you maintain your blog very well. If you have YouTube Facebook followers, whatever you are putting your Facebook like that's making people to follow it, you have to keep on improving it. And you'll be getting your money from there. Do you understand what I'm saying? You get your money from there, it's easy. You don't stress yourself. You don't go through any stress. You get your money. The children can do it. The adults can do it. Some people, let me tell you, monthly, they are getting over $100,000 from drop shipping. $100,000 is not small money. If you see most of us now, we have people who follow on Facebook. You follow this person is always bringing, like during the election, I know most people, I don't know here, they follow Zara very well. Is that not true? You see people taking from Zara this. I don't know whether it's taking advantage of those things. If you're having Facebook followers like that, and you don't add advertisement to it, then what are you doing in Facebook? What is the advantage of people following you? Most of those things, You can monetize them easily and you get your money from it. You don't stress yourself. After getting the followers, after you just concentrate on what you are doing, and other monies will be coming. Because you place the advertisement there, anytime people click, you are getting your money. And that is all. I don't have time to elaborate more on those things. Online teaching. Online teaching. Recently, a boy, one of the people, I stayed in Abuja for a very long time before going to FUT Mina. One of our members in Abuja Muslim Forum then, the son was looking for admission. And after getting the admission, he came. I'm talking of this last admission that they're about doing, this admission they're about doing registration now. I saw the boy recently in FUT Mina and asked him, I said, but they've not told you people to come. What are you coming to do here? He said he came here to attend Google Programming Boot Camp. I hope most of us know what is boot camp. It's usually IT place where different programming, it may be programming training. At the end of the day, you undergo a certain examination, certification also. He came there in FUT. I was not surprised. I said, you are just entering university. Then where did you learn your programming? That you are now even qualified to come for Google Boot Camp in FUT Mina. He said he learned it through Udemy. I hope most of us know Udemy. It's a training platform, online training platform. And let me tell you, Udemy is having over 6 million students across the world, all over the world. 6 million students. And they pay. Depends on the program you are going to do there. They pay there. Good teachers, good videos, and so many other things. Please quote me anywhere. I'm from University Environment. There is no university in Nigeria having up to 200,000 students. There is no university in Nigeria having up to 200,000 students. As much as I know. I repeat it, I say Udemy is having over 6 million students across the world. Do you know what it means? If you are charging those people, you don't need to charge them much. You make your millions monthly. It depends on what you are running. I have one of my friends last week, Yusuf by name. He came to meet me. He was disturbing me on the issue of cupping, hijama. I hope you know what is hijama, cupping. This, the one Chinese call, is it acupuncture or something like that now? Hijama. A very important sunnah that we've forgotten in Islam. So he read about it, that when the Prophet went to travel for that Isra, that is up, that after Allah giving him salat and other things, I mean, after giving him salah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him hijama as a cure. Up to the extent that he said when he was coming down, any set of angels he met, the set of angels he met on the way, they were reminding him of it. Actually, it's a sunnah that most of us we have forgotten. So the brother now told me, he said, maybe he read about it, he said he want to go and learn hijama, and he's planning to learn it online. Hijama Nation, they call those people Hijama Nation in UK. So after browsing and he saw the thing, he came to tell me that those people, their training is too expensive. Now just 3 weeks training, they collect, 6 weeks training on hijama, they collect 1,600 pounds. 1,600 pounds. He said they are not fair. I said, this is just English. I said, these people are doing business. Actually, they are Muslim. Because they said it there, they said each session, hijama session in UK, they collect $60. And they can do up to 17 People can do up to 17 in a month. In fact, do you know what made online training to be very interesting? They brought so many people that have come there to do hijama. You don't need to go and be doubting. If you take me to Kano now to do hijama with somebody expert, I don't see anybody to ask people who has done it to before. Those people, they interview people they've done hijama to before. It's Muslims, this thing. Those brothers there, they are very active. In fact, the so-called celebrities, they came there. In fact, they interviewed most of them. You know Anthony Joshua, one of the top boxing legends we have now. They interviewed him, they did hijama for him when he was having a particular problem. They put it there. So you don't need to go and be asking, looking for whom to ask this. They are making their cool money. And you know another thing, they are teaching you the sunnah of Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. If Allah wish, they will get their reward and they will get their money. You understand? Then let's come down to us in Nigeria here. Which skill are you having that you think you can present online that will be marketable for you? Are you a business person? Do you have business idea that you think, or do you know people having business idea that you can create online platform for that will make people to register? Are you a secondary school teacher in Abuja or in Nigeria that you see that a challenge in secondary school, people are failing maths too much, people are failing English too much? Don't you think of creating, if you think you are up to the task, creating online where children can log in and register and the parent will pay if they are preparing for work, they don't need to go to centers? Or do you know teachers that are so good so that you come together with him even if you don't have the skill and you make the business from it? Okay. So you understand? That opportunity is there. You can come in before people take that advantage. But for now, I don't know whether it's existing. I have checked, I have not seen. It may be there. Most people welcome it because the risk of even taking children far, for what? It's not there. What you just need to do is to provide your child or your children with necessary tablet, and he stays at home. And that's all. No risk, nothing. You buy data, and you're good to go. And once it's okay, across the country you stay. You did it in Abuja, here in Abuja. Across the country, people, and if it's WAEC, West Africa. You understand? The opportunities are vast. Sorry, we are running short of time again, as usual. Another one is affiliate marketer. That's what we call affiliate marketer. What is affiliate marketer? All what you just need to do, let me make it brief, is your website, your Facebook, your other platform you use, advertise existing products from this thing. Anytime people click through your link and take people there, they will buy. And once they buy through your link, you get your money. You're not doing anything, just to create that link, and that is all. So the only work you need to do now is to what? Make your website, make your Facebook, make your other things busy. And that's all. You don't need to go more than that. And you make your cool money while you are sleeping. In fact, if it's so okay, while you are sleeping, some people are awake. And the money will keep on going. You'll just be seeing a lot always. You'll be seeing a lot always. It's different from dropshipping. Dropshipping, as if that one that is discount for you, as if you are selling, but all those ones you don't need store. Like Jumia, like what I told you about Jumia. Jumia is not selling flash at all. They just created like how government created Use Market and boot shops there, and people are now renting it and paying. I have a friend that is paying his monthly rent in Abuja here is 500,000 monthly. Jumia created over stores like that, virtual store, and you advertise what you're having there, and they're making their money. They're sleeping, just improving the product, and they're making the money. People are selling and making the money. Like what one of my IT friends used to say, he said everybody is happy. The seller, the marketer, the advertiser, everybody goes home with money. You understand? What is the secret behind all the Jumia Black Friday? Very simple. Most of those things, they are not. Let me give one example, what I know. There is this OTG adapter I used to buy. If I buy it from Flea Market, I usually buy it 500, 300 or so. From AliExpress, I usually buy it 200. If my friend is sending it from China to me direct, I have a friend in China, if he's sending me to me direct, if I'm buying one, it's 75 Naira. If I'm buying up to 1,000 pieces, it's 50 Naira. I said I buy it here. How much? 500 Naira. So if I now advertise on Black Friday that the one I'm selling 300 Naira before, I want to sell it now 100 Naira. People will rush it. Because, number one, they'll be thinking this is ridiculous. Something of 500 Naira because of Black Friday you are selling. And I'm still having my gain. It will make people to buy in bulk this time around. Those things are not miracle, they're not rocket science. No. It's just a simple trick. Once you're into online business, you are okay. And please, it is something we have to take advantage of. If we don't take advantage of it, our children, they are already into online. They are already into internet. They will use it otherwise. You understand? They will use it otherwise. Let me rush before they ask me to stop. That time is up. Create e-commerce store. Create what? E-commerce store. What is e-commerce store? Jumia, Konga, and others. Why do you need to create your own when they are existing? Yes, create your own. Look for what they are not providing now. I may not mention all those ones here. Let it not look as if I'm downgrading their own this thing. No. Look for the shortcomings there, like what I told you, what they look for in AliExpress. This one is our own. In fact, they used to, one of their if you go to Jumia website, they say 100% internet, 100% Africa. They call it our own, is closer to you. If we create one in the north like this, now let me put it that way, look for the local products that are not available there. Our local things that are not, you may be thinking it's a joke. Look for master centers where people are selling winner. Look for local things that people are doing. Integrate them into all this thing. Anybody that is at home want to take all those things, comes to your app, fill it, they get their order down to your house. That's okay. You'll be making your money. You'll be taking it small. It will take care of local this thing here. And once you are expanding it, look for those centers in Kaduna too. In fact, currently we're developing one. I'm not talking of that of Massa or any other thing. We just look at the challenge we're having now on particular issues, and we are developing something to it. By the time people started coming in, it's the developmental stage to win people's confidence that matter. And if it's the security aspect of the people fearing, that one is over. The existing ones have taken care of it. Nobody will fear now that they'll buy something from you, I will not bring it. Like from the beginning, I don't used to buy much from AliExpress. Because I was scared. I said, these people, I'll just pay them money, and my money will go. It's just like closing eye, I throw something and believe that it's coming back. No legal signing, nothing. That era is over. Nobody's thinking of that one again. Once it's a registered platform, they know you're not going to joke with it because you want to build it. You understand? Create platform that will solve problems. I just told you that I told the children that they should do what? Plaiting hair in Abuja, saloon. Most of us here, family, especially we Muslims, we prefer people coming to our house to do it for us. Then how are you going to do it so that you will not involve criminal coming to your house? Go through their union. Most of them have union. Let them register, like the way Uber is. Let them go through some small training on how to run it to your own expense. Look for investors, let them put money inside. Your wife will be at home, the lady, the everything, they'll come and do it for them. The plaiting of hair, I'm just using those one as example. They'll get the service clean, everybody will get their money. Other people that you are using, they get their money, you get your money. People advertising on their link advertising you get their money, and everybody goes with money. You understand? You have so many things you can take advantage of there. I talk of Go-Kada. Go-Kada try to address traffic situation in Lagos. What do? They provide helmet. You know this helmet, head cover, that helps you, that directs Okada to where traffic is less. They link it up with your Google Map, Abi? Yeah, Google Map. Once they are going, it will be communicating that this route you are following, so place you are going to meet traffic there. So it will guide the Okada people to follow a route, and you pay through their platform. And OPay, most of us know OPay by Opera. They've diversified now, they've come into this thing too, into transportation, into bike. You are thinking of this tricycle and other things. It's operational in Lagos now, and they are expanding. They want to go to Kano and other places. This is how we'll sit down, and those people will be making millions from us. We have the idea. Most of them are not programmers. Most of them are not into anything serious. No. In fact, I was so pressed in this thing that the last time I was discussing with Malam Ahmad here, I said, I can bring somebody down. If people are ready, let them register with this thing. I can bring somebody down that will give you rudiments of all the trainings of this. Register your children, register yourself, online business. And you will see that there is nothing so serious about it. You just pay token this. I know people that are already friends that are already into the training. Once I know we have sizable people that are ready, they will come down, train your children. They will hold their tablet at home. They're not going anywhere. I have a friend that the wife, what he does alone is, what she does, what is selling, she just upload it on her WhatsApp status or Facebook. And she couldn't even satisfy her customer. She can't because the demand has been too much for her. Just WhatsApp status. How many of our children, just nonsense, they upload on their WhatsApp status? You can redirect them. They use those things to their own advantages, and they get money. They get money from it. And they can be building their career towards that. Because once they have passion for it, they become interested in it, and they keep on going. Even the challenges of life will not, because once you have passion for something, it will keep you going. We are running short of time, and it's time. We talk of blogger. Let me just put blogger and some other. What is blogger? What is blogging? Creating a particular chat. It's not chat room now, or let me call it chat room website, where you discuss a particular issue. That is a particular issue of interest. Like you can create your own now to discuss on the issue of politics of Nigeria. That's everything you discuss there. Bring in people. In fact, once people know, I'm talking of reputable people. I'm talking of reputable people. And once you create your blogger like that, your blogging website like that, people keep on coming. You can even create Islam. Like now, I used to tell people, how many Muslim bloggers are we having? I don't know. The only one, if I ask anybody here now, they will tell you we have Linda Kediabi. She's among the bloggers we have in Nigeria. It's the most even popular. What do? People visit her website, discuss issues, and you know what it means? She's now making millions. She has become a celebrity because of that. She's making millions from advertisement, making millions from link that people are creating there. You can create your own. Ask people to develop website, or take your children for training, all those training, website training. Register for them, let them do it. before you know, should be independent of you. I have a student that one of those things that his father is using to fight him is that the father said his thinking is now independent, that he's not asking money again. Because he's a student, he's already riding a car from his online business. He doesn't ask, and the father is very, very rich. He doesn't ask school fee again. The father is feeling threatened again that this boy is thinking he's somebody. He doesn't ask, he just come home when he likes. Not that they are quarreling. You can build up your child like that. We don't know where we're going to reach in life. They can continue surviving on their own. But if you don't build them up, they will take other direction. And if you don't build them up positively, they will take other direction. And once the consequence come, it will be problem for you, problem for the family, and the problem for the society. Sorry, let me not go through into our time much. Let's stop here. Maybe if you are going to have question and answer, whichever one we didn't discuss during the listing, we'll just address it if there's any question. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, we should address question and answer. Malam, can we do that? I learned our time is off. What? Hadith is okay. HADITH.DO. Just go to sorry, and the social gift. I learned the time is off. What we're going to do, maybe I'll drop my number with. I think I don't have that power except I'm granted. I don't know, I'm confused because Malam. Okay, so please let's that's the rule here. It is time. It's just a meeting. I didn't be from the beginning. I have used part of the time for the lecture, and I just still try to summarize to give us idea on what the Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.